Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. Today I'm joined by the one and only John Sinclair. I'm really excited to have you on today because I usually chat about Arsenal, and for a change I think it'd be good to talk a bit about the Euros, how we're feeling going into it. But first of all, how are you doing, John?
Good evening to you, Sophie. Thank you so much for having us on your wonderful, wonderful channel and get us back on again. And you know what? In about 20 years' time, I'm not going to be doing this, but he'll be doing this for the next 30, 40 years. So by the time I move shift aside, then you know what? I'm just going to be like co-host of that, But listen, it's good to have us on, Sophie. Thank you very much for having us on. I did a chat.
Yeah, hi to everyone that have joined as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to chatting a bit about the Euros. I did just want to get your initial thoughts because obviously England's friendly games haven't been particularly great. I think we've been pretty boring to watch. I mean, I know that the teams have been quite different, but how do you feel about England going into the Euros? Because I just can't predict where we're going to finish. Like, are we going to finish the semi-finals, the quarterfinals, get to the final again? How do you feel about how England will do in the competition?
Thing is though, Sophie, right? I mean, first of all, I'm excited to be in Euros, yeah. I mean, the group, you look at the group stage we've got, it's a fantastic draw. It's down on us, but where are we going to finish? I've got no idea. I think probably to the semi-finals. I think you're going to get to the semi-finals, and that'll be it for I'm afraid again. And the reason being because we haven't got a set of back four. You look at the back four we've got no Maguire, yeah, and also as well, John Stones is struggling. But who's going to partner him at the back? Would it be Gooey? Would it be Lewis Dunk? Would it be Joe Gomez? You know? Could it be Konza? No idea. Absolutely no idea. But you know what? It's a bit late now to change things up. This is it now. Gareth has got to get it right. He knows that he's got to win it. This is it. And if he doesn't win it, I think he needs to walk away because this manager cannot get it over the line. We need a winner for England. Yeah, if you look at the team we've got, Sophie, right? We've got world-class talent. Phil Foden, world-class. Jude Bellingham, world-class. Harry Kane, world-class. Yeah. And the bottom line is, right? Look at it. Right? They got the squad we've got. Fantastic squad we've got there. Yeah. And the trouble is, right? It's down to Southgate. I mean, he's just put the handbrake on. He's got to let the players express themselves, if you are to do it. Let us get on with it. Let us play the way we want to play, right? Because they're all attacking football, attacking team, yeah? But the problem is, right, Southgate again, and he needs to let us get us off the leash.
I am with you. Like, I don't know how to feel because with the football we've been playing, it's not been very exciting, has it? It's been, yeah, we've obviously, I know Ramsdale got a chance in goal. We've been rotating quite a lot. I know they're friendly, so they haven't meant much. So I do wonder how much different we will play when it comes to the actual games, especially on Sunday. I mean, I think for me, obviously, Southgate had to make that decision to obviously, with the squad, you had to get rid of a few players. I mean, and they mentioned Maguire, there's also, Grealish, Maddison. And I was a bit surprised with some of them players because I think for me, when Maguire plays for England, he's a lot better than he is at United. He has done good for United in recent, months. So what were your initial thoughts when you saw a few of those players, not made the squads for the Euros?
For me, if I look at it, I'm not quite surprised because I think Jack Grealish hardly played games. Unfortunately, I mean, I do like Jack. I mean, people say that he can make a difference coming off the pitch. That's the thing, right? Just to tie the defense. But for me, we need goals, we need create, and he hasn't done it enough for me. Braithwaite for Everton. Look, this guy's gonna make it. This guy's an absolute fantastic defender for Everton. He really is. Yeah, but people are saying it's too early for him to make it in this competition. Maybe the World Cup, maybe if he performs, or maybe he goes to a bigger club at Everton. Yeah, I think he's been absolutely fantastic for them this season under Sean Dyche. Yeah. I mean, he's got time on his side. And when I look at it, right, I mean, look, I think the players that didn't play, right, I mean, James Maddison, right, started well. I think he drifted off for Spurs, to be fair. He's a good player.
As well,
but the thing is, right, the reason he went off, he didn't pit because there's something else going on. We don't know what it is. But you know what? I honestly believe that the squad Gareth's picked this is it now. This is really it. I mean, Lewis Dunk, for me, I don't think he had a particularly great season. I like him, but I don't think he had a particularly great season in my book. Not as best than he was before, but it's going to be very interesting to see how he does if he gets picked. For me,
Yeah.
losing the first 2 games, right, and then we play the third game like a dead rubber game. I want to see Lewis Dunk in that team and see how he does.
Yeah.
Against Slovenia, and you know what it is, right? I honestly believe with he's got to get it right. If you can get the defense right,
Yeah.
and you get the attacking side right, cool. But another thing I got to say is as well, right? I don't know if people's going to say this, but the way Iceland played against us, put 10 men behind the ball. I see teams like that's going to be watching this say, do you know what? Let's play 10 men behind the ball. We go ahead, and then we're going to ask England some questions. Yeah, see what they come with the answers. Yeah, they're gonna watch that, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's so tough because I know with Iceland in that game, it was quite a tough one because we never seemed to bounce back or never seemed to score at any point. Like I felt like we could have played all day and we just wouldn't score. And I think for me, I think with the games, like I see them as friendly, so I know they don't mean much. So I think the games that when it starts, I think we will obviously play better. But like you said, with some of them players, I think with Maddison, I think he was having a really good season, and then obviously he got injured, and then he never really got back. So I just feel like with Maddison, it wasn't a massive surprise. I think with Grealish, I understand as well because obviously for Man City, he's not really scored a lot of goals or assisted many. So I think for us, it's not a big surprise. But I think for England, he's a lot better than what he is for Man City at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi to a few people as well. I want to say hi to Barbara. Hope you're okay as well.
Big up, Barbara. Big up to you.
Big up to yourself. Big up to you, JK19.
Big up, JK.
Being a Scot it's great to be back in the competitive competition again. It's been since 1998 when Scotland were last in a tournament. I mean, that's another thing. Where will Scotland finish? Like, I just don't know if they will go far, but I'm excited to see that. A lot of people have joined here. Good evening to you, Trevor. Hey, Julie. Good to see you.
Big up, Julie J. Big up to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people joining from your channel, I think, which is nice. Mama Flossie, hi, hope you're okay as well.
Big up, Mama, and get well soon, Mama. I'm sorry to hear what happened to you, pets, and please get well soon as well. I'll be thinking of you lots and lots and lots.
I hope you feel better soon as well. I echo definitely what John said, and hello to Josh. Big up yourself. Good to see you all in the chat. If you are on John's channel, don't forget to hit the like button on the show and do subscribe to my channel as well because we are doing on here. But yeah, John, you're actually doing really well on YouTube. I've seen you'll be at 10k soon, so subscribe to John's channel too. But big up all of you that are watching this. We are both doing good. I hope you are all well. Hope you're all well that are in the chat. But yeah, like we said with England, I think, for me, I've said if we win the Euros, I think it would be fair for me maybe to give Southgate more time, maybe for a World Cup or other competitions come up. But I do think if we don't succeed in this Euros, I don't see how he would be able to stay as the manager. Like, how do you feel about if we don't win the Euros? Do you think Southgate should move on, or do you think what will happen?
Well, for me, I mean, I always say Gareth Southgate needs to move on. So, you know what I mean? If he doesn't win it, like, look, at the end of the day, right? I'll come to Toon Gremlin. I said, John, quick question for you: do you purposely do the same as Toon view and start when they finish, mate? Listen, I don't do. How do I put it? Yeah, I don't want to clash on people's channels. That's not my style. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you look at Tony's channels, right? He starts at 8:15, right? We start ours at 8:00. Yeah. We tend not to clash with each other, do you know what I mean? Which I think is right, and it's all about respect, yeah? I would never, ever clash with people's channel, and that's the thing, yeah? So, answer your question, my guy, right? It's all about timing, yeah? I mean, Paul's got a fantastic channel, Toon View. Do subscribe to his channel, by the way. He is a mate, yeah? He's a mate. And also subscribe to as well Black and White TV as well, PD Proudlock, and Guna Gossip TV, of course, yeah? So, there's your answer, mate.
Yeah, there's your answer to that. I just wanted to read this one out as well. Could you imagine if Scotland versus England in the final? I'd love that. That'd be great. That would be.
I love that. That'd be amazing. So that'd be absolutely brilliant, man. Because England,
Yeah,
Scotland, could we, even the last 16, I'd take that. But can we do it? I'm not sure if we can, you know. But going back about Gareth, listen, at the end of the day, right? I mean, he's got to deliver. He has to
yeah.
deliver. Barbara, I like Barbara. Gareth is going to
Big up,
United.
Bob. Lovely to see you in the chat as well.
Go to United.
Oh, imagine if that happened. That would be pretty funny.
Season's up before you even starts. You know what I mean? But I got United fans anyway, followers. So big up to them, man.
Yeah, I think with Southgate,
Big up, Mary.
Yeah, big up yourself, big up all of you. I think this competition is like make or break. I think if he wins, then I think it'd be fair to give him a bit of time. But I think if we lose, I don't see how he could have more time. The thing is, I really like him as a person, and I think the Euros final. I think he did really well throughout the Euros. Gareth Southgate last time, and I didn't really blame him for us not winning it, because the penalty situation is just stuff that happens. People miss penalties, it's part of football. But I think this time around, we've got to win some silverware. We've got to bring it back. Like, you look at the squad we have as well, like Bellingham, Rice, Saka, Foden. Like, I just think this is one of the best squads we've had in a while. I just wanted to read this out. Is it true that you respond to yourself on Twitter? Let's just leave that. We don't need to.
Yeah, not gonna answer that question. I'm not being fun. I'm not being funny, right? This is Sophie's show, right? Please show the love to Sophie, yeah? If you've got any questions like Euros, cool. Answer the question about Euros tonight, yeah? But at the end of the day, right? I don't know what's going on with you, my guy. Yeah. If I see any negative comments like that, right? I do my shows because I enjoy doing my channel. Yeah. I've done it for 3 years. Over 3 years, I enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah. If I get another negative comment like that again, pal, you are off. Mama Flossie, sort this guy out, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Respectful comments on here, obvious, definitely. And me and John are more than happy.
Some of the fan base, man, is just ridiculous. I'm
sorry.
Do
you know what? I've seen that. I've seen that on Twitter. Some Newcastle fans are horrible. Like, it's just terrible. There's a really nice bunch of people, but then there's so many trolls online.
Yeah, do you know what it is, right? I know we shouldn't be talking about this. We've got to talk about the Euros, by the way, right? But some people are fan base, right, are just one word, and that is jealous. Let me just be pretty clear, right? Jealousy, trolls, and bullying, I will not tolerate. None of you, Sophie, or anyone else in the chat as well, yeah. Because I tell you something now, right? This is not on, yeah. This ain't on, right? Be a family, Newcastle fans. Stick together, right? Yeah. We do not want trolls, bullies, and jealousy people on here. Because I tell you what, we work hard, YouTubers. For me and you and Paul and Tony and Billy and everyone does YouTubing, big up to you, yeah. Do not let the bullies win. We will not be changing.
Yeah, sorry. Definitely. And the echo this, please be respectful to everyone and kind. And yes, we will. Me and John are happy to answer any questions on here to do with like Arsenal, Newcastle, Euros. But obviously, if it's not respectful, I will ignore it, because we are here to talk about that. And I know John has a lot of trolls online, which isn't nice, and it happens to me as well. So yes, we are here to speak about that, so please be respectful as always. Definitely agree with this. Respect costs nothing. Exactly. I think people sometimes don't realize how much work you put in when you're doing YouTube, because it is a lot of hard work and time that you put in. I know, John, you put a lot of hard work into your videos, so I'm going to just answer this question. Elephant in the room. Can we talk about Bruno to Arsenal?
I knew that question would come up, man. I knew that come. I mean, Jack, I know you're a big Bruno, my guy. I know you are. But I tell you what, if you want Bruno, we take Declan Couscous. But nah, I'd rather keep Bruno. You can have Declan Couscous, yeah. But it's not for sale, Jack. I'm sorry, man. You know what? We love you, man, but we can't sell him, man. We ought to win trophies with this guy.
Yeah, a lot of I know a lot of people have mentioned Bruno. I mean, a nice comment here, and preach, you guys are smashing the content. Thank you so much as well. Good to see you all in here. And I actually just wanted to ask you, because obviously, Yeah, big up to all of you. Big
I
up to
call
you.
I call him the Gooner the other day, like, and he was not very happy.
Oh no,
He's a hammer. He's a hammer. I think he's a hammer.
Yeah, but obviously, there's a lot of teams in there that could win that we might not expect. Who do you reckon might be like the underdogs of the tournament? Because I know there's so many teams that I think Scotland might do better than what people think, actually.
There's quite a few there that could be underdogs for me. I mean, I think Croatia could be one of them. I think
Yeah.
Croatia's got it there. I mean, you can't really call Spain an underdog, but they got to be up there as well. Whether they win it's another different kettle of fish. But they haven't. I mean, apart from Rata or Josep Perez, haven't really got a striker. That is the thing. Ferran Torres could be in as well. But for me, I mean, I think. Hungary could go far, I reckon, because they got a good team there. I like Hungary as well. They got a good team. For me, I mean, you look at the squad they got. I mean, Italy, you can never write Italy off at all.
Yeah.
Never write them off. And you got Netherlands as well. Netherlands got a good side as well.
Yeah.
But for me, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to say, underdogs for the tournament, I've got to say, I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to say Croatia because I tell you what, you don't know which Croatia's going to turn up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so hard because there's so many teams that you might not think will do well. I agree with that as well. Hungary as well. Yeah, it's so tough I think it's hard to predict these right now, and it's going to be funny when it happens to see if we get our predictions right. I always love doing these type of videos. I think as well, there's what team for you do you think might underachieve? Because I know for England, with the way we've been playing, we could possibly do that. But other than England, who do you think might underachieve throughout the tournament?
Underachieve.
Yeah.
I think I'll look at the group: Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania group. That's a tough group, by the way. It really, really is, Sophie. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see either either Spain or Italy, but Italy's a holders. Yeah, I think could be Spain. I mean, Germany will step up for sure. I think they could do. I mean, Netherlands will have to. I expect them to qualify as well. I think they do okay. You look at the underrated as well. I mean, Belgium looks got a canny team. I mean, if you look at it, right? I mean, I think England's got to go all the way. They have to go all the way.
Yeah.
France being France, but I can't really pick an achievement as well, man.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very close. But for me, I've got to say, I mean, I think it's going to be either Spain or Italy because one of those two.
Yeah.
Because if one of those don't get out of the group stage, that'd be embarrassing for the nation side, you know what I mean? Especially Italy. But it is what it is. So it better be us, Sophie.
Oh, I know. Oh,
it can't be us, man. We got to start well. We have got to win the first game against Serbia. That ain't going to be easy.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough, really. I mean, I feel excited, but I'm also nervous. I think if we win that first game, I think that'll give us more confidence. And yeah, I feel like the more it'll go on, I think the better we'll get if we obviously win more games. So I think that game, it doesn't matter for me how we win. I think we've got to just get those, get that win. I just wanted to say hi to him. Hi all, I'm watching on John's channel before I pop in.
They got jobs early tonight as well.
Yeah, big up Jobs, big up yourself. I know there's a few questions up here. Let me just have a look. Yeah, the Scotland game, Germany, I'm excited for that. How do you think that's going to go? What are your predictions for that game?
I think Scotland work hard.
Yeah.
And I think they work hard for me because Scotland's got hard work inside. The bottom line is Germany, under Nagelsmann, they will step up. I mean, they're under pressure to win games and to go all the way this tournament, yeah? I think Germany will win. I think Scotland make it difficult for them. I think Germany miss a lot of chances as well, by the way. But I still expect Germany to come through that game with ease at the end. But Scotland give the rule, but I think Germany's got that class. I mean, you got 29 playing as well. as Havertz, by the way.
Yeah.
I will say. And
Havertz, I'm looking forward to that. Seeing
the
him
one,
play.
and the one guy you got to watch out for in that competition is Fitz, Florian Fitz. For a place to Leverkusen, they won the title, and I think they got about 6 or 7 Leverkusen players in that side as well in the squad. And I tell you what, Nagelsmann will find a way. He'll do well in a 4-2-3-1. They got a cracking side, Germany. The talent, and I expect Germany to win that game.
Yeah, me too. I do think it'll be a close.
Sorry, JK.
Yeah, not Germany.
He's booing me. He's booing me. Oh, sorry, JK.
Do you know what? I kind of want Scotland to do well because part of my family is Scottish, so I'm thinking if we don't do well, let's see how far Scotland can go. But I think with Havertz, with the confidence he's got at the moment, he scored in a friendly, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like at the moment, I think this game is going to come good for him. And like I said, he's got a lot of confidence. Hey, Wiki Cookie, good to see you in here.
Big up Cookie.
Big up DA9MO. Love this collab. Love you.
Big up Damo. How we doing? He's another gooner.
Oh, good to see another gooner in here.
Is he a gooner? I think he is. He must
well,
be.
Whatever you are, it's nice to see. It's always nice to see. Be funny if Scotland won that. Yeah, I mean, if Scotland won their first game, that would be.
Would it be just?
Yeah, I wanted to just ask you first of all, like. Obviously, we know Harry Kane. I expect him to do good, but who do you think could be the player of the tournament that people might not expect, or what are your thoughts?
For me, if they get out of the group, I'm looking to see Cesko for Slovenia.
Oh, yeah.
He is so highly rated. This guy, you tried to get him as well, but he's decided to stay with the Bundesliga outfit Leipzig, and so you'll be staying. Watch out for him, by the way. I mean, is that Damon? Sorry, Damon. I know you support me at Liverpool. Sorry, man. I do.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah.
He's a Scouser. He's a big Scouser, and I'm going to apologise to him in a minute. And let's go on to for me, Cesko. I mean, obviously killing Mbappe. I tell you what, this guy is going all the way. I believe that he's going to do it. I mean, it's going to be Mbappe, Harry Kane. Everyone's talking about him. Florian Wirtz as well, could be the player of the tournament as well. He's going to be exciting to watch as well. And Ferran Torres of Spain, definitely him. Chiesa, when he's fit, he'd be fantastic. And Lewandowski is out of the tournament. He's injured. Frenkie de Jong's out of the tournament as well. I mean, Mitrovic, don't write him off. He's got banging 40 goals this season for the Saudis as well. Romelu Lukaku, you don't know what you're going to get from him. I think he'll be up there thereabouts. For me, you got to look out for the French side. They look absolutely so talented all over the park. You know, you got Griezmann, you got Mbappe, you got N'Golo Kante back as well, Saliba as well at the back. I tell you what, absolutely, they got a really, really, really good side there, France. And Germany, I think it's going to be England, France, Germany. And I'm going to go for an outsider. I'll just take a Croatia because you know why? They always find a way. But the one surprise that is got the surprise player of the tournament for me, I'll go with Jops. I'm going to go Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, someone said that as well. And I think that's a good shout because in that friendly game the other day against Iceland, I thought you had a really good game. And I think he's quite underrated as well. And I'm excited to see more of him as well. Just wanted to say hello again to a few people. Good.
Big up, George.
Big up, George. I hope you're okay. I hope
all my chats in the room, do give Sophie the subscribe. Please do, because she's only 20. She's so talented. Give her the love. Show the love. Hit that subscribe button, please. She interviews the big names.
Thank you so much, John, and I love the work you're doing as well. So make sure you subscribe to John Sinclair's channel because I know a few of you are watching from yours and a few are watching on mine. So do subscribe to John. Ronaldo's last tournament, surely, and I think so, possibly. What do you think?
Do you know what? I've missed that team as well. I missed out on Portugal as well. Completely got it. We've talked about England, France, and Spain and Italy. I think Portugal's got a wonderful, wonderful chance for me. I'm going to go Portugal, Croatia for the outside chance as well of winning the tournament. Portugal have got a cracking team under Roberto Martinez. If you look at the team, You might not see Ronaldo play as much, but this is a
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes team. This is a Bruno Fernandes team. And I tell you what, watch out for Portugal because they got some good players there. Let's be really real about it. I think they could cause a few shocks on the way.
Yeah, definitely. Portugal are going to be a good team to watch. Just to say, Mama Flossie has put my link here. If you guys are on John's channel, you want to check it out. Big thank you for subbing. Thank you so much, George. Great to see you here as well. And great to see you guys. The reality is we don't know. There are a few good teams: France, Portugal, England, maybe Germany with home advantage. That's actually a good point about Germany being at home. It could be a good opportunity for them to win it.
Yeah, I think absolutely right. I mean, Des has made a fantastic point as well. I mean, you look at those teams there, the Euros is not an easy tournament to win. I'm not going to lie, but those teams are really up for it. They will be Kings of Europe as well. So they're all battling for it. It's going to be very close. This tournament can go either way. I mean, we should have won it last time. We should have wanted to put Italy to the sword. And I do love Italian football, but should have put them to the sword. But we allowed Italy to come back into the game. They got a deserved equaliser. And then they could have gone and won the game. However, I think it could go anywhere. It's a question of who wants to win it and who's got a bottle to come out and give their all and give it a go.
Yeah, I think like there's so many teams a lot of people have put out here to win. I mean, you know, Portugal, Germany, I think are probably a team people might not think. So I definitely think that I'm gonna I thought we could both answer this anyway. What's your take on the England squad and who would be your starting 11? I mean, with the squad, like I feel quite happy about who we have. I think that squad is good enough to win, right? I think we're capable of obviously winning. I think the team we've got is absolutely amazing. We've got such a talented generational team like Bellingham. For me, I think he could probably be, you know, that stand-up player for us. But for you, John, how would you feel about the squad? And maybe just tell me who you think should be in the starting 11.
Okay, I'll put my Gareth Southgate hat on, by the way. So I'm always going to get paid for this. For me, it's got to be Pickford in goal.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker right back. Other side, Kieran Trippier or Luke Shaw, one of the two. Centre of defence will be, I'm going to go with John Stones if he's fit. And I'll also go with, do you know what? I'm going to go with Gui from Palace because be real, Gui just loves to defend and Johnston's spin ball out from the back. Gui loves defending. The midfield three would be Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and I'm decided on. So I'll say it could be a 4-2-3-1. I reckon it could be 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
So it'd be Bellingham and Rice in the CDM. On the front three, Ike's going to play up front. I say Cole Palmer to 10. And I would say Saka on the right.
Yeah.
Now the question is, he's going to start on the left. Will it be Gordon? Will it be Foden? For me, I'd love to say Gordon, but Foden's going to get the pick.
It's a tough one to make because I think Foden didn't have the best game, but I do feel as though he is a fantastic player to have on the pitch. So I feel like you'd have to start and maybe bring Gordon on. I think it's good to have all these options, which is amazing. I just want to say hi to Mark. Big up yourself.
Big up, Mark. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, don't write off Scotland. They beat Odegaard and Haaland home and away for Norway and beat Rodri and the Spanish boys at home. Havertz and the Germans will be no match for the mighty Scotland. Yeah, definitely. I think we both said it's definitely going to be a big game for sure. I'm really excited to see, see who progresses. To think. Big up Alan, big up yourself in the chat. How has Luke Shaw got in the England team? He missed nearly all of the United games. I mean, it's a good point, really, isn't it?
Good point, Alan.
Yeah, he I know for England he has been quite good, but I know he has not played much for United. So do you think you can understand why people might question why these players might be picked if they don't get much game time?
Well, Gareth Southgate was always going to pick Luke Shaw, right? Whether he's injured or not, yeah? Hoping he's going to be fit for the remaining games, yeah? For me, he could have picked Lewis Hall, right? 19-year-old Lewis Hall. since he came in the Newcastle side, I thought he's been excellent. Defended properly, loves going forward, does get injured like Luke Shaw, no disrespect. And crazy, man, absolutely crazy. Alan's right, he's missed most of the games last season, yeah? And I'm not being funny, but I mean, there's other players going to piss, like I said, Luke Shaw. He's picked Joe Gomez, obviously, to play left back. Trippier could play left back as well. But Gareth Southgate, again, just picks his favourites, doesn't he? Simple as that.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised about Maguire, to be fair, but I think he does have his favourites of who he likes to see. If you play Foden and Palmer, Foden on the right and Palmer centre, they do for their clubs. Yeah, that's a good option. Palmer's going to be a good player to watch. Even though he's at Chelsea, I really do enjoy the football he plays, so I think that's going to be another good option as well.
Yeah.
Our team struggle in the centre back depth, unfortunately, and I think we don't have anyone that can defend in front of them. So we need to attack like nothing. Yeah, we've got to really attack. I think we've got the players to attack and do well. I think defensively, that's the only bit where I worry about.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna have to kind of agree with you there, Sophie. Again, I mean, look, our best form defense is attack. We've got the attacking players, yeah. I mean, like the Gui could defend. He's done well for Palace in a back three. For Palace, he's been excellent. John Stones under Pep has done well, yeah. So if they can do well for the clubs, surely they got to do well for England. However, right, they have to have a communication and understanding. But whether they got that time to do it, I have no idea. But they got to fix up real quick because they haven't got a settle back four. That is the thing. Yeah. I don't want to see Kyle Walker at centre back. I don't want him to.
Yeah.
He's got pace. I wouldn't bomb up and down to the right back. Do you know what I mean? I think he's an excellent player. Still world class. But do you know what? We see what the first game's panned out on Sunday, and then we have a clear indication where we're going to go.
Yeah, I think when we've played that first game, I think it will either give us confidence that we're going to do well throughout the tournament. I think if we lose that first game, then I think it's going to be really difficult for us to get that momentum back up. How about Tino Livramento deserves to be playing for England with his performances and not forgetting Gordon?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Livermento's played well this season first, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, injuries hasn't helped him, but when he gets match fit, when he plays a full season Newcastle, or when he gets plays 30-game minimum, and I've got every faith in this guy, and I tell you what, I'll play him over Trippier next season, 100%, because I tell you what, I think this guy is going to play for England. This guy's going to be an England regular. He'll take Kyle Walker's place. You know what I mean? He's just going to get better and better and better. Yeah. And he's only a young lad, and people need to realise that. Yeah. He's not the finished article yet, and he's certainly not world class yet. But I believe that he's going all the way. This player's going to go all the way, and I'm a massive fan of this player. Massive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at the first goal against United, right? I mean, we beat them 3-0 in the Carbo Cup. Yeah, I tell you something, right? He ran 60 yards with the ball. You would have thought he was Lionel Messi. You know what I mean? Messi. You know what I mean?
But I think he's a very good player. Definitely. I mean, hold on. Let me just check a question that someone just sent up here. Okay, that's a good one. If you could pick 5 players for both Arsenal and Newcastle to sign, who would you want Newcastle to sign? You go first, Oliver.
What's the question? Go back to that question.
I think it's 5 players for both Arsenal and Newcastle. So I think they're asking if we could both sign any 5 players. Who would they want it to be? Which 5 players would you want Newcastle to get?
Well, from Arsenal, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he means from Arsenal or genuinely. What says to sign anyone? I don't know.
Right. Well, if you give us some money, right? I mean, money no object. The first one for me, I would say we need a striker. Definitely need a striker, 100%. Oh, I'll come back to that one in a minute. And I've got a right side midfield. I'll go out and get Chiesa. Centre back. Now we've got Lloyd Kelly now. Yeah. Goalkeeper. It'd be Maradashvili for Valencia in goal. Definitely have him. Midfield, well stocked. Left back, we're just about okay. Up front, I would have said Sesko, but he would have played first team. But I'll stick with Sesko, but he's staying at Leipzig. So Sesko, Chiesa, Mamadashvili, that's three. We've got Lloyd Kelly. It's going to come, so I'm going to say him. And
Yeah.
I'm going to come back for the fifth one, I think. What about you?
Yeah, a good question. I'd pick Bruno from you guys because I know he would make us better. It depends if Partey's leaving, so I'll go him. Striker, I mean, I like Isaac, but I do quite like Ivan Toney, so I think.
Oh, I'd take him as well.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one.
Do you know which player I don't mind being on the bench as like a backup? You know, I do like Solanke, but I wouldn't pick him as a first choice. I think because if Jesus leaves, it's good to have that backup. We need as well a backup as well. So that's another one we've got to get. I mean, I don't know who we would get as a backup because if Ramsdale leaves, then yeah, I'm sorry, hands off.
Hands off.
We've got very special players.
Hands off, she's mine. Who had that single? Hands off, she's mine.
Oh
Even
yeah,
in the comments. Even in the comments. Who had his single? Hands off, she's mine.
Yeah.
It's a Scar group. Scar group. I know who it is, but I'm asking you guys who sang that song. It's 1979 that single, or 1980, one of the two. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah. But yeah, who else? That's a good question, actually. The beat.
The beat. Thank you for that. The beat.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I think just buying. I think Arsenal pretty much have got a solid team to win things now. I just think we need a few more. Raya as well, because we've actually I'll come back to this. We've not actually bought Raya, so I think if we buy Raya, that classes as Watkins definitely. I think. I mean, strikers, I'm very flexible. I think that'd be good. I do agree with them as well. Our Bruno is going nowhere. I'm sorry, Sophie. Yeah, I don't expect. Big up Peter. Big up yourself. Hope you're well.
Big up Peter.
Big up yourself. Harvey Barnes were on the pitch. Is he playing this coming season if Gordon stays 100% fit?
It's going to play on. Well, the thing is, though, my first choice, you need to get the right side of mid. Harvey Barnes, and I've just thought this now. I think Harvey Barnes can save Eddie millions by playing Harvey on the right-hand side. Miggy can move on to Saudi, because I really enjoy it. I mean, Miggy, I love you. He needs to go to Saudi now.
Yeah.
So I think he needs to move on to Saudi Arabia. So for me, still get another right side of mid, Gordon on the left, and then he's like up front, obviously. But for me, Harvey Barnes deserves a second season. You know what? I've got to give him a second season, and it'll come good. It'll come good if he stays fit.
Yeah, I think the fitness is so important. I think he is a good player, but I think fitness is a massive thing because I know if you, Harvey Barnes was shining for us. Yeah, I definitely agree. There was actually a question here about Saka. Yeah, here. Just wanted to say, Wacky said here, not sure if Saka will start first game, still carrying an injury. We could do him playing. I think when he plays, he brings us a different energy, and I feel like he's that player that will most likely score. Do you reckon he'll play, or do you reckon we might see him off the bench?
If Saka's not counts like injury, right? You got Cole Palmer can play there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Don't risk it. Do not risk it. We might not need Saka
if he plays for an injury.
Fact. So I definitely play Gordon. I'll play Cole Palmer on the right, Gordon on the left. That means now you can bring in Phil Foden.
Yeah, I wanted to actually read this as well. Question for you here from Wookie Cookie. What do you make of James Trafford going to the Toon?
James Trafford's got potential, right? Let's get out of the way. He's got potential, right? I think he's going to come really, really, really good. Yeah. And would he be first choice keeper? Probably not. Mamadashvili would be my first choice. But if we can't get him, right, then, and if Eddie Howe brings in James Trafford, I'm going to back him. Do you know I'm going to back him? Because he's my manager, yeah? I've got to back Eddie Howe, yeah? He's never going to get sacked. I know people saying that he's under pressure. He's got to get us a trophy. I want to win a trophy this season. Yeah. But there's reports saying that it could be 20 to 4, and some say he's worth 40 million quid. So we don't know what to believe. We don't believe. Nobody knows what's going on behind the closed doors. Yeah. And that is the thing. And that's people need to realize that it's all guesswork. Yeah. For me, if James comes in, guess what? I'm going to have to back him. But he'd be playing behind Nick Pope. But Nick Pope had 2 shoulder injuries. Yeah. That's the thing. And it can pop again at any time. I hope we definitely need goalkeeper. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, also, Aaron Ramsdale's been linked to us as well, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think we're not getting Aaron Ramsdale. No way.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think
I can't see him.
Because I think he put a tweet out. I don't remember what he said, but it was like the news was new to him. Like he didn't expect that rumor to kind of go about. So I don't think Ramsdale will go to you guys, but I've kind of understood if he would, because he's worked with Eddie Howe, and I do think he's a very good goalkeeper. But I suppose, is he able to take you guys where you need to go, or is he a goalkeeper that's a bit like maybe a mid-table one? It's hard to know at the moment, but I know he has been linked. Yeah, he has been linked. Yeah, Trafford was outstanding when 21 from the Euros. Yeah, definitely. I think with rumours, when I hear rumours about things, it's hard to believe it. So I wait till things actually are announced before, because Arsenal have been linked to quite a few players as well. Big up Gunnar for life. Big up yourself. Let's get 30 likes. You big up yourself here.
Big up Gunnar for life. Big up.
Do also hit like button as well on John's videos, and do subscribe to us both to help us grow and help John get to 10k as well. Pope and Trafford will get on well with Eddie Howe in charge. We could have had a really good team, have a lot of English players. I think with Eddie Howe, I think you've built that connection with him now where you can trust who he brings in. It's like Arteta. I kind of, whoever Arteta and Eddie bring, and I have that faith in them that the players they bring in will be good players. So I definitely agree with that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Germany legend Jurgen Klinsmann tips England to win the Euros, and Germans will toast a 3 lines victory. I mean, we'll have to see if. Do you know, I've seen people's predictions about England, and a lot of them have been quite different. People think, semi-finals, quarter-finals, but I didn't expect us to get to the final last time, so you never know what will happen this time round.
You know what it is, right? I mean, England are favourites for the competition, right? And which is fair enough. Paddy bookies don't normally get it wrong. Do you know what I mean? Bottom line is, right, you got France, the second favourite, then you got Germany, then you got Portugal. Then I think he got Spain, Italy, Netherlands, yeah?
Yeah.
But if England comes through this, right, then you know what? That would be the first time we won it since 1966, yeah? And 58 long years we haven't won a trophy.
Yeah.
Italy's won it before us. Germany won it before us. Spain won it before us, yeah? Portugal, even Greece won it before us, yeah? For a football nation like us, with the poor players they've got, so we deserve to win things. It's like Newcastle United, yeah? You haven't won a trophy since 1969, the Fairs Cup. 1955, the FA Cup. That's the last time we won a domestic trophy. 1927, the title, yeah? Yeah? I don't want to be waiting 20 more, to win a title, yeah? I would have won it in 3 or 4, yeah? That's the thing. Got breaking news as well, by the way, Sophie, quickly, right? Called Football Insider, right? That Newcastle, right? This is Newcastle fans, right? This is according to Stefan Borson. He's on TalkSport with Jim White nearly every week, by the way. Newcastle could accept a points deduction next season in a shock twist in order to keep hold of their star players this summer. So I repeat that again. We could be facing a points deduction in order to keep hold of our star players as well. Yeah. And I know I'm going to come on that now, right? I'm blaming the Premier League. The Premier League are a disgrace. This PSR thing, let's be real, right? It's absolutely, it is doomed to failure, right? It's not going to work. You're stopping trade. You're stopping teams by spending money to do what to buy, yeah? We got the richest audience in the world. We brought the club to compete, and now we can't spend the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that does not look good. Would you take the points deduction in order to top players? Personally, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think it's a very difficult. Yeah, please let us know as well in the comments what you think. Is that the right thing, or would you rather keep the players or have the point deduction lose the players? It's very tough to. Yeah, I didn't expect to hear that. Yeah, that's surprising, to be fair. I mean, point deductions are very difficult to get, from that. So I think you guys as well next season have got to have. I think I expect you to hope to get in that top four as well. So please let me know in the comments while you're watching this and what you guys are thinking about that, because it's a bit of a surprise. Reggie Shimmer said, like and subscribe, peeps. Thank you so much.
There you go, Reggie. Please subscribe.
Got
Thanks
this
so much,
out.
my guy.
Yeah, so let us know. There we answer this. Foden and Bellingham run around so much they break down the standard formation and cause problems going forward. Sometimes we'll continually you can see the turnover. Yeah, they're very good players together. I just think defensively we are a bit worried about that side of it. I mean, we know we're good at attacking, but I think the other sides we're nervous defensively. Big up Wacky. I've subscribed. More football
Yes,
content
Wacky.
to watch
Big up, Wacky.
myself.
Love you, man.
Good to see the love here. Let me just. There's quite a few of you, and I'm just trying to. John, if they spent $1 billion and the banks crashed, Newcastle would be bust.
Mark, I know what Mark is trying to say, right? Big up to you, Mark, by the way. Thanks for talking about Newcastle a little bit. We're not asking to spend billions. We're not asking to spend the earth. All we want to do is spend just to compete. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we spend about 150, 200 mil, right, in the summer, which you can't now, perfect. We just want a team to compete. I'm not asking to spend $1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be stupid. That'd be absolutely stupid. Yeah. In time, look at Man United. They spent 1.6 bill, right? And they finished 8th, yeah, up to now. Chelsea, they spent what, billion as well. Wow. They only just made Europe. Yeah. But that football club just spent like it's going out of flipping fashion, man. But what can I say?
Yeah, I echo that. Also, big up Steve RSC. Good to see you in here. Do make sure you are subscribed if you are coming on here as well. Best thing is Arsenal to take Isaac and Bruno off Newcastle hands and no point deduction.
Look at that comment again. Look at that comment again.
Someone said best thing
is I tell you what, he desperately wants to have our players, man. Who'd you get rid of? Who would you get rid of for Arsenal? Oh,
I'd probably sell Jesus or Sinchenko, so you can have any of them.
I get it, yeah.
Mark says you can't because you failed to get top 4. Same happens to all clubs.
Yeah, well, again, what he's saying is this PSR killed us, yeah? And by the way, we bought Bruno, Isak, Botman, and Trippier without European football.
Yeah.
I repeat, without European football. They came to us. We sold them a project. And the project was a good one, but then they joined Newcastle. Right, yeah. European football.
That's the thing, because you didn't have to have success for players to come to your club, because we even got players when we weren't that good. So I reckon it's not all about you can attract players, because I think Newcastle have a very big fan base, and I think that's what's so great about the club. The Premier League will throw the book at us, never mind points deducted. It's corruption. Man City. Yeah, I think with the Man City thing, I think it could backfire on them, but I'm really interested to see how it does go. But I think with you guys, it's a tough position to be in, because you want to compete. You don't want to lose these top players that you've got, because players, Arsenal and other teams are going to be interested. So you've got to have keep having the players you have now.
Yeah,
Fords on football, loving the
yes,
video,
for
guys.
that. Love you,
Pick
man.
up yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you are here. It's lovely to see you all in the chat as well. Hope you are enjoying it. However, the wages went up because of top four last season. That's why you can't spend. I think wages going up's a big thing. I think that definitely makes a big deal. Big up JK1987. If I was in control of Newcastle's contract, I would make sure Bruno and Isaac buy out rookies. Yeah, no one would afford to pay that.
I tell you what, though, you turn our club into Spanish league, yeah, like a release clause, yeah, make it $1 billion. Do you know what I mean? Basically, you've got to be foolish enough to pay that sort of money. We'll take it, 500 million each. That means we can spend about 5 billion if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's a lot. People, I don't think anyone would be paying that much, to be honest. Yeah. Man City at the only club, if I'm correct. Didn't someone else come out and say the same thing? Yeah, I think a few clubs might have had a few issues, but I think with Newcastle, that's. Hey Peter, PSR is outdated and should have increased to match the cost it monitors, but hasn't. What do you think of that comment?
PSR is outdated and should have increased to match the cost of monitors, hasn't. Well, PSR I've always said should be thrown in the bin. I've always said that, thrown in the bin. Yeah. Let me just. I don't know if people in the chat knows this, right? I mean, who I met for the first time. The reason they brought this in because of our takeover, right? Of our takeover, people complained saying that they're scared that Newcastle's going to spend millions. Yeah, we're going to put everyone on the water. Yeah, let's be real. And they didn't want us to upset the big six. That's what it is. Yeah, that's why they brought this in. Yeah, so now people's kicking off because you could do things. That's why they do it. If Mike Ashley is still all at Newcastle, I guarantee you now, this FFP PSR would never have come in. Never in a million years, yeah? Do the maths. Do the maths, yeah? Now, they brought this in. They helped brought it in to stop us from spending and outspending everyone in the league. But I tell you what now, I've seen there's a comment there about asking someone said about Villas who did sue the Premier League. I don't blame them as well. I think all clubs should sue the Premier League about PSR.
Yeah, I echo everything. Yeah, we love Bruno and Isaac. Yeah, we know. I think we all know. Ethan actually sent you a super chat, so big up to Ethan to show
Big up to Ethan. Thank you very much indeed, man, for the very kind donation, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. And when I first spoke to Ethan, he ran us up about Feyenoord, and I nearly fell for it. Good lad, though. He's a good lad.
Oh, yeah, big up, Ethan.
Big up, Ethan, for your kind donation. Thank you, man.
Yes, that's really nice. There's one about Sinchenko here. Let me just try and find it. Yes, Sinchenko has been put for sale today, told he can leave the club with Tierney. Do you know, I feel like it'd probably be the right time because I think with Sinchenko, I think he's a very good player. When he first came, he was incredible, and going forward, we know what a great player he is. But defensively, I think he's a liability. I think we've not seen him play for the starting 11 for a long time, and that's, explains a lot. So, yeah, I think with Tierney as well, I think a lot of us knew that he was going to leave. He won't get much game time at Arsenal with Timber being back. So, I think that makes a lot of sense, to be fair. Wacky here for good question. Serious point though, do you think there should be a salary and transfer fee cap as well as an agent free cap across the whole of Europe?
I don't think this salary cap's going to work, and I think someone's asked that question before. It's not going to work. Otherwise, the agents and the players are going to be thinking, you're going to put a stop to it. It's not going to work. If they're going to have a salary cap, they would have done this years and years and years ago. But I'm afraid to say, I can't see it coming in for the foreseeable. Can't see it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to just say this one first. I've already liked and subscribed to Sophie's channel, and I'm already a subscriber for John's. Big up yourself. Thank you.
Big up yourself, JK. Big up.
For the love. PSR is going to affect the EPL so badly in the long term. It doesn't matter who is on top right now for the performance of the money coming into the definitely.
You know what it is? I know what it is. It's just, it's killer. Look at the January window. 80 million spent, which could have been like a billion, right? 80 million spent. That is it. In the summer, who's spending in the summer? Hardly no one. I mean, Lloyd Kelly could be coming to us on a fee, right? We could be getting James Trafford 20 mil, right? And I tell you what, this PSR is not working at all. I think now the clubs should sue the Premier League. I really hope that Man City win this. I'm sorry, but what do you think, Soph? What do you think?
Yeah, I just agree with everything. I think, yeah, I don't think it's helping anyone. So I
No,
definitely,
I know.
I echo this one about not proving to be. Yeah, it's not helping anyone. I
It's
think
not
it's
at
a
all.
bit of a
Not
mess,
at all.
really. Yeah, it'll become boring. Yeah, I definitely.
I see.
Yeah, I think a lot of the comments are pretty much the same, and I completely agree. But me and John will stay on here for 5 more minutes. So if you guys do have any questions you want to ask us, and I wanted just to say this on John about John's channel as well. The memberships are available at 9:10p on his channel, so please do get involved with
Thank
that.
you
And
very much indeed, Mama. Thank you very much
big
indeed.
up yourself. Yeah, Man City talks here. If Man City, this case, what will happen with their so-called 115 charges? Yeah,
That's
they're
very
getting.
interesting. But if they lose this arbitration, then I don't think it look good for them going into the 115 charges. But no one knows what's happened. We got to wait and see. We have to wait and see. We can't speculate because I know there's a guy, Mancunian Weir, Martin, great guy, fantastic channel. Go to Mancunian Weir, subscribe to his channel. He is so informative. He's a great guy and he is brilliant.
Yeah, big up him as well. If Luton are winning the EPL in 10 years' time, they are bringing in £1 billion a year because they had the investment then. So what? Yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's a good conversation to have, definitely. I wanted just to read this one out. You could have got Kelleher for Liverpool for less than 20 million.
I agree. I think he's a good keeper. I don't think he'll go, but I think he's a fantastic young keeper. Well, he's 25 now and watched him many a time, and he's excellent. Good shot stopper, plays ball out for the back well. Risky, but it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, I think he's a good player to have. I wanted just to say, big up, Doug, as well. Great to see you in the chat. Loving your content. Yeah, good to see you back doing your stuff. I hope you are well. And always good to see you in the chat. Woogie Cookie says, big up to you both. Love both your content. Big up yourself.
Thank you.
Appreciate we both appreciate the love, but it has been really lovely to chat with you today, John. And me and John are going to do lots of Euro content together, definitely. I mean, we could do like reviews and previews as well, so we'll definitely do this again. But yeah, big thank you to all of you in that chat that has commented, shown us both the love and support, subscribe to our channel, liked our videos. It's appreciated. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, John, for coming on my channel today. I've really enjoyed having you on.
Thank you very much indeed, Sophie. It's been really fantastic. And if you have got a show coming up tomorrow at 9 o'clock, which is going to be, I'm still trying to get Lee for Newcastle Fans TV to come on. And I'm going to get a confirmation with him tonight or tomorrow. Join us for that. It'll be a Newcastle chat as well. We can talk about Lloyd Kelly. We're going to talk about Trafford, transfer dealings as well. Also, we're going to talk about a little bit about Japan because I'm going to Japan, so is Lee. So if you do like the video, like what you watch, please subscribe to John Sinclair TV. And I think Mama will probably post it in as well in a bit.
Yeah, post the link in so people can check that out. And big up to Mama Flossie.
Thank you.
Honestly, my next, I don't know really. I'll let you all know what have you. I don't have anything planned at the moment, but John, have you got anything planned for your channel that people can stay tuned for?
Yeah, I'm going to do a show tomorrow, hopefully, at 9 o'clock with Lee Lawyer for Newcastle Fans TV. Wonderful guy. I'm going to meet him as well. Meet him in Japan as well. So I'm buzzed to see him as well. Having on my show. Big YouTuber as well. And well worth a watch. Do subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV as well. And which is fantastic. Yeah, just join us tomorrow, and then we've got transfer show as well, probably on the weekend. Join us for that as well. Me, Tony, and Pete, and we're going to do like a review with you as well, Sophie, as well for England games against Serbia. That'll be the first one. We could do that.
Yeah,
so join us for that, man.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, with the Euros coming up, we'll definitely do lots of stuff together. About that, hopefully England will have a successful Euros. We'll have to see. And big up George, big up Peter,
Big
big
up,
up Andy
everyone.
Crossley, big up everyone. Yeah, we're all quite excited. Doug, hopefully Scotland
I
have
am as
some
well.
bacon on. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's nice to see the football come back on because it's obviously been a while. And yeah, keep up the good work, John and Sophie. Take care. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. You're welcome. Thank you so much for having us on. And just it's been fantastic. Do subscribe to Good Gossip TV channel as well. And you'll not be missed. She's a big gooner and she gets the big interviews, the big fans on the big people on the show as well, like Leanne Sanderson, Laurel Woods, and also as well like Dan Potts as well. Big up the Dan P, by the
Oh, I
way.
saw that interview he did with you on your channel. That was a good one.
He was brilliant, what he is absolutely
Oh, he's
fantastic. When
lovely. Yeah.
he's so the thing of Dan, I love him, pragmatic, but he speaks the truth, and that's what I love about
Yeah,
Dan.
he's quite an honest person, which is it's nice to hear. And yeah, please do as well subscribe to John's channel. Let's get him to 10k. He's doing amazing. But thank you all so much for the chat as well. We've enjoyed chatting with you all. We're definitely going to do this again. And here is just John's link for the channel to subscribe there and to help him grow his channel. But a big thank you to all of you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll be back very soon for more Euros content. So stay tuned for now, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye. Take care.